everyone, this is a trader investor on this Thursday morning. We're going to take a look at the broader markets real quick, and starting with SPYs. So yesterday I did mention that it's normal for the markets to kind of have a slow day after a big move the previous day. So Tuesday was a big move, a big recovery where we recovered from the gap, and yesterday we even started to go higher and higher, but where did we stop? We stopped near here, right? Very close to here. So areas of trouble, right? The low of the of Friday, the swing area of Friday becomes an area of resistance, and this is where we ended. Not quite exactly to the point, because support resistance is not a point, it's an area, right? It's an area. So as you think about that, so that's where we stopped yesterday, in that zone. And then today it seems like a continuation, because we're opening above yesterday's high. We played around that yesterday's high. This playing around is an area of manipulation. Whenever you have support resistance, it's an area of manipulation. And I turn to the 5 minutes chart to show you how it can be manipulated. It opened above, so everybody who thought, oh yeah, it's going to go up, let me go in, they immediately took the price down. So these people got manipulated out of their positions. And as soon as the 5 minutes bar opens or moves below the previous bar, then there's those who say, oh, okay, it's not really an up day, it's going to be a down day, so they go short. Again, those shorts did not have a very long-lived position, because it immediately kind of played around, and now it's going back up to the other side. So this is how manipulation happens, and that I wanted to turn to the 5 minutes to show you that manipulation. So it is best to always wait and see where are some headwinds that I need to look for, and what do I need to break, right? I need to break this zone. It will be too cluttered to show you even another drawing here, because the mid-range of Friday's 15 minutes is also there. So I need to clear this zone. For me to be able to clear that zone, I want to see price really push up, test it, and push back up. And we have the high of last week as well up here, this green bigger dotted lines, the high of last week to even look at. So will there be a dollar move between an entry and the next sign of trouble, right? $1.70 here, fantastic. This is what I would like to see. Are we going to have an explosive day? Because that's what we need. From 435 to 438, we need to have an explosive day. Will that happen? I don't know. But I am not going to trade when I have a lot of unknowns. And to the downside, I want to see price break all these three levels, yesterday's 15-minute range, retest some of them, maybe retest the VWAP, or maybe retest back to the low 15-minute range of today. Then I can target some of these lows here. Actually, sometimes my drawing gets out of whack, because the low of yesterday is a 15-minute range low. So I want to target then the next area of trouble, which is this area, and then I want to target this area to the downside, because that gives me plenty of room from here, right? Because these have been already negotiated, and now I'm going in at the rebounds 335. Will we have that kind of an explosion day? I don't know, but I only trade what I see. Will I enter a position today? Most probably not, because again, as being my vacation week, I'm going to be out and about shortly. So I don't anticipate any explosive moves to happen between now and the time the rest of the family is ready for us to leave. But if you get that opportunity, just watch out, right? Make sure that you're clearing some headwinds, whether to the top or to the bottom. Make sure you're clearing them, right? You have these to clear and you have these to clear, and then you can start targeting some numbers. And if you want to look at the daily chart, we have a trend line that a few days ago we went to that trend line and boom, reversed, right? So these trend lines have become very strong. Touched here, almost touched here, almost touched here, and touched here. These are the very, very strong trend lines. They're holding so far, and on a daily basis, nothing to be concerned with. As a pullback, we're not seeing a significant pullback, so no big concerns. So price is continuing to push up to make new highs. If we look at the Qs real quick on a daily, again, very strong uptrend. Pullbacks are healthy, very, very strong uptrend. Actually, even if we look at Fibonacci retracement from major swing low to high, we only came back to the 23.6% retracement. We didn't even go deeper than that, right? So nothing to be concerned with. IWM, my leading indicator, it's been, as you can see, I'm going to extend this box out. As you can see, we've been playing around in this area here. I'm going to extend it out because this is an area where we've been playing around. So could now this be the new terminal shakeout? It's possible. Now, usually terminal shakeout is low volume, fake move. So on this bar, you can see it's not low volume. It's a very high volume. However, what you want to see is this high volume on the downside or the upside? Because it's an upside, it's telling you it went down for a brief moment and they really took the price up. They really pushed it back up. That is a strong volume. So you have to put that in context. As you have a down day like this, where the bar is high, then you know there's room for it to continue to push down. But once we test those lows and we reverse from there with significant volume, boom, we're continuing to head up. Now IWM is not quite done with its move because again today it's falling apart. 1.4, almost 1.4% down today. So I'm going to be cautious because as a leading indicator, I want to see what the rest of the market is doing. And diamonds on a daily basis, same thing, respecting trend lines, and then heading back up. But today it's an inside day. It's an inside day. We tapped outside yesterday's high, but for all practical purposes, it's an inside day. Right? Actually, if you look at the 15 minutes closely, it's completely an inside day because we didn't even go as high. So it makes it easier to see when you go to a lower time frame. So this is how I'm looking at the markets. I'm not seeing anything exciting that says, hey, let's jump in. If you're scalping, if you're using 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you might get some opportunities. I don't scalp, so I don't want to talk about those setups. I want to look at 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour charts. That's what I want to look at, and that's how I'm setting up my positions. All right, everyone, this has been a good week so far, good recovery, and I hope you're making some green and protecting your profits, and I will see you in the next video.